I think Bachchan is the voice of cinema, and Shah Rukh's ultimate dream was to have Bachchan's voice.
अच्छा बाल्की सोचते हैं बच्चन की आवाज में.
You cannot cast Amitabh Bachchan. You have to write for Amitabh Bachchan.
How was it working with Rajesh Khanna on that Havells fan?
How much I would have been a superstar if I didn't have a sense of humor.
When you made Lust Stories, you said मैं चाहता हूँ सब देखें ये फिल्म.
They said, let me do a love story without any lust for the first time.
अब में बहुत ही छुपा हुआ ह्यूमर है, टॉयलेट ह्यूमर.
Sex is a more kind of a aggressive rebellion. Shit is a child-friendly rebellion.
मैंने अगर 1200 की एक टिकट खरीदी तो वो पैसा वसूल करवाने की जिम्मेदारी भी तो आपकी है.
पहले दो, फिर दूंगा वापस.
In fact, something you were writing where अमिताभ बच्चन एंड जया बच्चन were supposed to play themselves. तो क्या आप जया बच्चन को वैसे ही दिखाएंगे जैसे वो है, the angry young woman?
मीडिया में जो पर्सोना बनता है,
जी.
वो क्या असली पर्सोना है क्या?
बल्कि जब आपसे सवाल पूछा गया था नेपोटिज्म पे, तो आपने एक वो चीज कही थी कि गेट मी अ बेटर एक्टर्स देन आलिया और रणबीर.
I just meant they are incredibly gifted people. What has nepotism got to do with this kind of gift?
क्या ये सच है कि शमिता was written around शाहरुख एंड अमिताभ बच्चन?
It was. मैं नहीं जानना चाहती हूँ. I tell you.
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम स्वाति है और आज मामराजी में जो हमारे साथ हमारे गेस्ट हैं, वो किसी इंट्रोडक्शन के मोहताज नहीं है. ही इज़ एन एडवर्टाइजिंग जीनियस. उनके म्यूजिक सेंस की सारा बॉलीवुड बहुत तारीफ करता है. ही इज़ अ प्रोड्यूसर, ही इज़ अ वेरी सेलिब्रेटेड डायरेक्टर. और फिल्म के बारे में अगर आपको कुछ भी पता करना हो तो ही इज़ लाइक अ स्कूल इन हिमसेल्फ. कई सारे अवार्ड्स से सम्मानित. और आज के पॉडकास्ट में मैं शुरू करने से पहले इतना ही कहना चाहूँगी कि आज के पॉडकास्ट में चीनी तो बिल्कुल भी कम नहीं होगी. तो आइए शुरुआत करते हैं हमारी पिछली सी बातों की. बाल्की जी, वेलकम टू माय शो.
Thank you, Swati. Pleasure.
So, people know you. We've seen so many of your interviews. We've seen your films. We've celebrated your films. We know of the genius Balki. But today, when I'm here sitting with you, I want to know you as an audience, not somebody who understands cinema and film so well. But how did it all start, Balki? how ये फिल्मी कीड़ा कहाँ से आया?
For me, एक दिन मैं एक तमिल फिल्म में, I think I was watching a Tamil film, 8 साल का था, and 8-9 साल का था, and I was forced to go to this film, and I used to see a lot of film. The history is very bold, and a neighbor of mine who was like my aunt, she take care of me so much. She used to love film. She used to drag me with her kids and all the stuff to the film. So मैंने it was a film called Pudhiya Varpugal in Tamil. I had no idea what the name was.
Right.
So I went there, so bored. I was sitting here eating some popcorn, something like that. Suddenly I heard some music, and I've never heard that beautiful music. So I just looked up, something was happening on the screen, and I was listening to music and lots of images. I just started feeling very nice about myself. Then I heard it was Ilayaraja's music. It was one of his earlier films. And then I started discovering films through whichever film had Ilayaraja's music, I used to go watch it. Then, of course, I watched everything under the sun, and I became one film addict. So film addiction happened through actually music for me rather than the other way around.
How amazing Balki कि म्यूजिक से आपका फिल्मों की तरफ
Yeah,
रुझान
because
हुआ.
sometimes music, when you just look down and don't look at the screen, music gives you more images than what any what any image can give you. If you look at an image, you will not feel so beautiful as you would if the image appears in your head by itself without you having to look at it. You know, so that's what music does.
हॉलीवुड में और बाहर के जो लोग हैं जो हमारी फिल्में देखते हैं वो हमेशा हमारा मजाक उड़ाते हैं ये कह के कि सिर्फ पेड़ों के इर्द गिर्द नाचना और गाना हो रहा है. अब तो हमने नोटिस भी किया है कि कई वेस्टर्न फिल्में हमारा म्यूजिक भी ले रही हैं, जैसे जय हो का जब म्यूजिक आया था. सो व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से अबाउट दैट? आई मीन इट्स अ गुड थिंग, राइट?
We don't know how to do that. We know. So जब हमको एक चीज we know more than anybody else in the world.
जी.
Why are we not proud of it? Why are we ashamed of it?
Balki, by education you're an engineer, right?
Failed engineer. I mean, I never passed. So, by the fame, I never wrote the exam. So, I was a computer, I was doing my MCA, but...
शुक्र है यार बाल्की, कहीं तो फेल हुए.
नहीं, सब जगह मैं फेल हुआ, अभी भी फेल हो रहा हूँ रोज।
नहीं, ये आपका बड़प्पन है, यू आर वेरी मॉडेस्ट टू।
नॉट एट ऑल, आई मीन वी ऑल फेस फेलियर। फेलियर का एक डेफिनेशन अलग है हर इंसान के लिए।
जी।
What you sometimes failure is you set out to do something, you don't do it, even if it becomes a big hit. It is a failure in your heart always, whether it is a big hit or not hit. But sometimes you do something even better than you thought you would, and it fails. That also is in some strange ways a failure. So failure affects you in very different ways, differently.
करेक्ट। मैंने आपसे इंजीनियरिंग की बात इसलिए की क्योंकि काफ़ी सारे बॉलीवुड के सेलिब्रिटीज़ हैं जिनका एजुकेशनल क्वालिफिकेशन इंजीनियरिंग है। तो मैं कहीं न कहीं से ये कनेक्शन निकालना चाह रही थी कि ये कितनी बुरी इंजीनियरिंग की लाइन है कि सब पढ़ने इंजीनियरिंग जाते हैं और एक्टर, एक्ट्रेसेस, डायरेक्टर और प्रोड्यूसर बन के बॉलीवुड।
No, it's not like that. I think if it is not about education
जी,
is a waste. When you do engineering, जब engineering मैं suppose मैं computer applications में पढ़ रहा था, but you learn a lot. I learned. I always want to do films. Engineering, computer applications an accident because उस ज़माने में इतने सारे film schools नहीं थे. सिर्फ एक film school था साउथ में. तो मैंने I applied, I got in also, but I didn't like the film school. I didn't feel good about being there. I don't know why, because I never thought of studying cinema. Cinema was not a thing to be studied. For me, it was a thing to be felt. I've never studied cinema like that ever in my life. But you know what engineering and things teach you? Actually, जब मैं programming करता था, even though I didn't pass my thing, I used to do a lot of programming. But when you write a program, you really understand communication. मशीन को समझाने के लिए
जी,
steps होता है 1 2 3 4. That's how actually the human brain also processes. You have to connect various things. Tuck, 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 tuck. You have to connect it. Somehow that teaches you a discipline. कितना भी creative हो और कितना भी lateral हो वो thought. पर उसको communicate करने में there are certain steps.
जी,
That steps you should never kind of miss. Otherwise you think you have said it, but people haven't got it.
जी।
I make the mistake a lot of times, but that taught me the discipline of communication, saying ये steps होता है बस, ऐसा होना चाहिए. So I think anything you study always helps you in what you want to do later on in life. It's not that nothing's a waste.
That's such a profound thought कि आप कुछ भी करते हैं और कहीं न कहीं आपको ज़िंदगी में दोबारा काम आता है। बॉलीवुड में जो नए एक्टर्स भी आ रहे हैं, ये सब कहते हैं कि मैं ये फ़िल्म स्कूल से पढ़कर आया हूँ, वो फ़िल्म स्कूल से पढ़कर आया हूँ। आपने फ़िल्म स्कूल में कभी पढ़ाई नहीं करी, पर ये ज़रूरी है।
It's very useful to kind of do film school. I wish I had, but fortunately for me, जब मैं एडवर्टाइजिंग में था, इतना सारा एड्स किया, तो you learn cinema, you learn communication, you learn filmmaking through working with 100,000 people, and you're editing, you're kind of thinking, you're at the shoot. So I never had to go to film. I had a very big experience of watching a lot of people.
है।
पर वो एक्सपीरियंस सबको नहीं मिलता है.
बल्कि इंडस्ट्री में जैसे बाकी काफ़ी प्रोड्यूसर, डायरेक्टर्स, एक्टर्स होते हैं, उनके बारे में हमें बहुत कुछ पता होता है। आपके बारे में कहा जाता है कि मैं दिल में तो आता हूँ, समझ में नहीं। तो आपको ऐसा क्यों लगता है कि लोग आपको क्यों नहीं जानते?
मैं ये फिल्म इसलिए नहीं करता हूँ कि ये सोशली रेलेवेंट हो या
जी,
वो इसके लिए कोई फिल्म नहीं करते.
जी,
हम फिल्म एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए करते हैं, पर एंटरटेनमेंट किस तरह से एंटरटेन करें? Like when I did Padman, I really found it fantastic that I can do a film with Sanitary Napkin as a hero.
करेक्ट।
I mean, it's quite beautiful. I mean, why can't we talk about Sanitary?
मेन कैरेक्टर एनर्जी
Sanitary Napkin, co-starring Akshay Kumar,
को-स्टारिंग अक्षय कुमार।
which is fabulous. He also said the same thing, and we had great fun doing that because I just feel sometimes, every filmmaker has a tone of voice. जब मैं suppose I do a film, बहुत सीरियस बात होते हैं ना, और भारी बात जो
जी, जी।
डायलॉग बोलते हैं उसके
हाँ,
लिए ड्रामेटिक सीन करते हैं. मैं suppose say मैं I want to kill you. Suppose there's a line like I want to kill you. उसका पूरा ड्रामा बना के मैं तुमको मारूं. Say I say hi yaar Sophie come at 30. I want to kill you यार. उतना ही मैं बहुत easily बोलता, मैं casually बोलूंगा जो गंभीर बात होते हैं, और जब वो बहुत कैजुअल बात होती है मैं बहुत सीरियसली बोलूंगा. एक कॉफी है ना, कॉफी के बारे में आधा घंटा बात कर सकते हैं, पर खून के बारे में एक सेकेंड या कुछ एक सेकेंड. आई जस्ट somehow feel that as a person I look at life like that. I'm more intrigued by the lighter things of life than the seriousness of life. So I think everybody's personality comes out in their films. So that's all I am. I don't know who I am. How will anybody else know? I myself don't know who I am. कितना भी मेडिटेट करता हूँ कुछ नहीं आता यार. मैं कौन हूँ, किसके लिए जी रहा हूँ, कुछ पता नहीं. So I'm just doing things as and when it comes. Every moment you're somebody else. Every moment you're thinking of something else.
बाकी यू लव सिनेमा. कई लोग इस प्रोफेशन में पैसे कमाने के लिए आते हैं. आप सिनेमा के प्यार के लिए आए थे और आप ऐसी फिल्में बनाना चाहते थे जिससे लोगों को सिनेमा से प्यार हो जाए. तो आज जब आप कहते हैं ये कि कहीं ना कहीं मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो चीज़ अचीव नहीं हो पा रही है, तो आपकी क्या कोशिश होती है कि सिनेमा को आगे लाया जाए और पहले की तरह वो ग्लोरी में वापस.
I just feel that I have to continue doing whatever
जी,
I do,
जी.
however interesting things, stories that I want to tell, and just hope for luck. I mean, if more people come and see it, somebody says something, some story gets built up, somebody wants to see this, somebody for some reason, kind of more people come and see it, damn good. If not, I'm only sure of one thing, that I will make cinema because cinema is expensive to make. जो भी पैसा ढलता है पिक्चर में, it can be great creativity and everything else. All I say is, I cannot guarantee you how much money you will make. पर ये guarantee कर सकता हूँ, you will not lose a single penny. That much I ensure that this much audience will come. उतना देख सकते हैं, कुछ तो आपका पैसा वापस आ जाएगा. Because somebody else's money you're playing with. हमारा creativity का एक responsibility है, वो पैसा वापस देने के लिए. वो responsibility हमारा है. Every filmmaker should have that responsibility, at least to ensure returns on the money that they have kind of this thing, because it's somebody else's money. It's not the filmmaker's money. For him, that money may not matter at all.
जी.
But that conscience you need to have as a filmmaker, because it gives you the right to make the next film. You know, that you haven't lost money. In your trip, you haven't lost money. Because that I feel is almost close to robbery.
सवाल कि आपने जो अभी बात कही, ये एक बिजनेस मॉडल हुआ फिल्म मेकिंग का कि आपने अगर मुझ पे पैसा लगाया तो मैं आपको उतना कमा के दे दूंगा. फ्रॉम एन ऑडियंस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू जो नहीं जानता है सिनेमा कैसे बनती है, मेरे पैसों का क्या? मैंने अगर 1200 की एक टिकट खरीदी तो वो पैसा वसूल करवाने की जिम्मेदारी भी तो आपकी है.
पहले दो, फिर दूंगा वापस. बहुत कम लोग देते हैं आजकल. It's quite ridiculous what is happening, because our theaters are overpriced. Cinema is a mass medium. Cinema is not an elite person's medium. Theaters should be within the affordability for everybody. I just feel that more people will come into cinema if, like it used to happen in the South. They locked the price at 100 rupees,
Right.
regardless of what happened. Price your popcorn not more than 100, price your tickets not more than 100. Nothing should be more than $100 in that theater. You watch they'll actually make more money. More people will come to see cinema. Even shit cinema, people will come and say, and will not say, please give me your money back. 100 rupees, okay, no, chala gaya, okay, waste kar diya. Kisi ne chori kar diya. But 1,200 rupees and 500 rupees and 450 rupees, what the hell? Family of 4 people, you're spending 2,000 people. Kuch to karo yaar. Bakwas mat karo. So I feel that is also a responsibility. That the system is to blame, because we are making cinema quite unaffordable. And जब भी ये बात करते हैं हम, सब लोग बोलते हैं देखो ये फिल्म 500 crores किया, ये 4 फिल्म किया business, बाकी सब पिट गए. And we are talking of those kind of business. You can give all the small films also a chance if your ticket prices are actually better. I actually believe that, and I've always said this. First disease of cinema is not stars, not this, I think just lower the ticket prices. Yeah. तो एक पॉपकॉर्न बेच रही हो 400 के लिए.
हाँ.
Okay. 10 बेचो यार 100 के लिए.
There we go.
उतना ही ना.
Maths.
हाँ, सीट्स एम्प्टी है.
हाँ.
तो क्यों एम्प्टी जा रहा है? 100 में बेचो ना.
पर बल्कि मेरे जैसा आदमी अगर ये पीवीआर जैसे मल्टीप्लेक्सेस को कहने जाए,
हाँ.
ये जो एल्गोरिदम हमने अभी समझा कि पैसे कम करो, ऑडियंस ज्यादा आएगी और सिनेमा भी बचेगा, तो वो नहीं सुनेंगे. अगर वो कि नहीं सुन रहे हैं तो
नहीं सुन रहे हैं, पर क्योंकि हर हफ्ते हर फ्राइडे को 2-in-1 ऑफर देते हैं, 99 रुपीस करते हैं, ये करते रहते हैं, और उसका वो फायदा भी उनको मालूम है.
अच्छा.
पर you know, somewhere I think they have a more bigger corporate agenda. They always look at all their real estate costs, but costs, you know, it's quite stupid, because you actually are going to make more money if you price your tickets less. It's as simple as that. They will be more profitable. क्यों नहीं हो रहा है यहाँ पे? Because we are offering people, no, we should not undercut. People will not respect this kind of thing. People, they've got very weird reasons to do it. I'm sure there must be some valid reasons, which I don't understand. But the reasons they have given so far is not valid. And sometimes the big people have to kind of fight this battle. Suppose it needs the stars to come. Suppose you want to say as Shah Rukh or Salman or somebody so they're guaranteed. कुछ भी price करो 3 दिन 2 हफ्ता if it's a slightly good, slightly okay entertaining film एक हफ्ता चलेगा. एक हफ्ता 500 दे रहे हैं लोग. Okay, पूरा थिएटर भर रहा है.
हाँ.
तो कितना भरेगा तू 100 देख के? तो 4 हफ्ता भरेगा. 5 हफ्ता भरेगा. गारंटी है. Guarantee nahi hai. So the big ticket items, if it can sell at 500 rupees, why not everything else? So they're coming from a very different kind of a thing. You know, I think the fight, the way cinema is going to really take off is just not those 5-6 big ticket items, films working well. It's a lot of the smaller films working. When the smaller films work is when cinema is really working. And the industry has to gear itself to do that. And that's how cinema's always worked.
राइट एंड सिनेमा की तो हम बात हमें शुरू करने से पहले मैंने सोचा था आपसे एडवर्टाइजिंग की बात शुरू करेंगे क्योंकि आपकी जर्नी वहीं से शुरू हुई थी. यू आर जब एडवर्टाइजिंग की दुनिया की बात करते हैं तो बाल्की और दैट चमकता हुआ सितारा जो ये कॉन्सेप्ट्स और दोज वन लाइनर्स दोज पंच लाइनर्स एक लाइन होती है और हम जैसे कई अच्छी लाइंस होती है जिंदगी के साथ भी जिंदगी के बाद भी एवरेस्ट मसाले जब आपने बनाए या तेरे पास इसके पैसे हैं पर अपनी वाइफ को you know, very very meaningful that one line. लोगों को लगता है अरे यार ये एक लाइन बनाने के इसको इतने पैसे मिल गए. तो लोग फिल्मों के बारे में तो फिर भी जानते हैं, एडवर्टाइजिंग के बारे में बहुत कम जानते हैं कि उसके पीछे कितनी मेहनत लगती है और महीनों लग जाते हैं टू कम अप विद दैट वन थॉट और दैट वन लाइन. हाउ डू कितने एड्स बनाए बाल्की आपने 100-200? आई मीन
No, I made about more than 800 lines, nearly close to, I think, about close to 1,000 lines.
I think ICICI Bank, HDFC.
A lot. I mean, done from Surf Excel to Idea to Tata Tea to Lifebuoy to Pepsodent to Bajaj.
बाल्की आपने 2-3 बार ये कहा कि जो इंस्टाग्राम है, इन्फ्लुएंसर्स हैं, लोग इतनी सारी रील्स बना रहे हैं, तो आप इस चीज से अब एस्केप नहीं कर सकते. Are you on Instagram?
No, I'm not on any social media. I've never been because for a simple reason that I have no idea, I have no interest. I believe nobody will be interested in me. And I don't think I'm interested in following anybody. And if there are any good things that I want to see, somebody will forward it to you. Say, hey, dekha kya? So automatically it'll come to you. So the WhatsApp is always there. That's also social media. So I am on WhatsApp. But otherwise, no. I've never understood the need to be on Instagram or Facebook.
जब हम आपके एडवर्टाइजिंग जर्नी की बात करते हैं तो we cannot not talk about your एवरेस्ट मसाला वाला ad. सदी के 2 महानायक. I mean, obviously there is no comparison with Mr. Bachchan, but then Shah Rukh Khan ji, how did you even come up with this idea कि दोनों को लाते हैं साथ में? And the advertisement was also so amazing that दोनों एक वैनिटी वैन में बैठे हुए हैं. It was so amazing और वो उनकी तारीफ कर रहा है और वो उनकी तारीफ कर.
It was like Everest had signed up Amit ji for something, one brand, and Shah Rukh for another brand.
हाँ.
So I told him, why are you wasting one brand just for personal?
Right.
Why do you bring them both for the brand, the main brand of Everest? अरे हो सकता है. So क्यों नहीं हो सकता है? पैसे तो दे रहे हैं आप.
हाँ, correct.
इनके लिए पर दोनों को एक साथ एक एड में मानेंगे क्या? Of course पूछेंगे. पूछने में क्या जाता है? So until last time they both agreed. Both enjoyed the concept. What did it? They had fun and they went. It's as simple as that.
That line in the advertisement where he says superstar se bhi upar star, how did that come up?
It is like a praise now how everybody feels that they are the biggest star.
जी.
But when you talk about the other person, they say, no, he's the biggest. I have great respect.
Right.
Public ऐसे ही बोलते हैं ना सब लोग.
हाँ.
And both of them did it very beautifully.
And Balki, you've been one of those lucky directors, be it advertising or films की जहाँ पे आपको सदी के महानायकों के साथ काम करने का मौका मिला और I will not let go of this opportunity of asking you, how was it working with Rajesh Khanna on that Havells fan?
Oh, it was a beautiful experience. Joe, I can never forget that because जब मैं उनके पास गया था
काका के पास.
I never called him by name. He just said, sir. So I said, sir, I have the script for you. And I read out this. I told him the script. He laughed. He said, you're understanding what the script is, no? So why are you asking me this? And he was quite ill at that point of time. He said, sir, I'm saying that all your fans have gone away. Yeah. And I'm making almost like a fun kind of a thing on the, but I'll always have Havells. That's the kind of a feeling. He looked at me. He said, Babu Moshai, all that he said. Because obviously Amitabh Bachchan came in.
But you have to say it exactly like how he said, Babu Moshai.
Babu Moshai. And he does this quite beautiful. And he told me he said exactly this, man. He said, Baba Moshe, he told me, you think I would have been a superstar if I didn't have a sense of humor?
Amazing.
He looked at me and he said, he knew exactly what I was doing. I said, I'm taking an iconic person and I'm saying, man, I'm actually doing the truth in a funny way.
Right.
And here was a person who had a sense of humor to do it. You know, it was so beautiful. And when he came for the shoot, I will never forget it. When I told him the script, the shoot was about 3 months afterwards. I did the shoot. He had become much more ill. He was suffering. So we were shooting in Bangalore, and he had to fly in an air ambulance. He had drips in his one hand.
Oh my
On his
God.
thing, he came to the set like that on a wheelchair. He could get up. They would remove the drips. Exactly 45 seconds is what he could shoot. He would say the dialogue, go back, sit in this chair, and the drips should go in. Come back. I would have had 10, not even 7 minutes of footage for a 1 minute ad. You know, it's unheard of. I had only that much of footage. He came, he saw the ad at the end of it. He was happy. And I said, so, you happy? We will do a film together. He passed away very far, I think a couple of weeks after that. But it was, to me, who's always been an Amitabh Bachchan fan, I've not lived in the Rajesh Khanna, I've not seen the glory days of Rajesh Khanna, and I've seen it much later. I saw his movies much later. To see this and just imagine what the fever would have been at that point of time and what this Amitabh... See, that is cinema also, no? That's also a story. Here's Bachchan, here's this thing. I am his fan. I am meeting this person who was the heartthrob. So much emotion, so many emotions, so much of joy. It is beautiful. It was really, really beautiful.
Even to imagine that era, जब
Yeah.
कहते थे कि औरतें गाड़ी के आगे कूद जाया करती थी.
What all is just split their wrist, do all that thing, madness.
But Balki, was it emotional for you seeing him like that?
No, very emotional. Because I saw him in the worst state possible, in the most thin, fragile, when he was in his last leg. He knew it. He didn't have very much.
चाहे हम शाहरुख खान की बात करते हैं,
Shah Rukh is like that.
बैकग्राउंड में हर वक्त एक ही आवाज आती है, बच्चन 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 बच्चन.
No, I think Bachchan is the voice of cinema. Okay, voice of Hindi cinema will be Bachchan.
True.
Voice of almost the Hindi language in Indian cinema will be Bachchan.
बाल्की सोचते हैं बच्चन की आवाज.
Yeah. Once Arjun Kapoor told me,
जी.
and I was telling him the script, he just told me, Balki, ये रोल मैं कर रहा हूँ, अमिताभ बच्चन नहीं. I said, मैं क्या करूँ यार? If he was young, he would have done it. He's in this role, he won't.
अच्छा, वहाँ भी आपने.
I ain't ready for Bachchan. See, the thing is, I like the Hindi, the way Bachchan, not necessarily the same, even the wit and the humor and everything. I like the way Bachchan's humor is, in my opinion.
जी.
May not be like that in real, but my perception of it, there's a way of kind of doing. So I may not know Shuddh Hindi, pure Hindi, but I know the colloquial, I know the Bachchan Hindi, very well. Not the Tapori Bachchan Hindi, but the with the sense, the humor, the drama of that kind, because I think that is like he won't understand. He's not being like this because he understood the masses. He is like that. The audience liked him because everybody liked him. He didn't go and say, audience likes a tall man with this kind of hair. Audience likes people who don't make expressions. Audience like people who talk, who kind of have a poker face. He doesn't know. He's what he is. Audience liked him. And that's what it is. That's the same thing with every creative people, every creative person. So I think Bachchan will always be the voice of Hindi cinema. And everybody will agree with that. There's nobody who will disagree with that.
Denying it.
And Shah Rukh will always be the charm quotient of Hindi cinema. He's the most charming thing that's happened to Hindi cinema. His charm personified. You can't hate Shah Rukh Khan. It's not possible. That very, very few thing. Like, you cannot not want to be like Bachchan. Everybody wants to be like Bachchan. Everybody wants to be the man like Bachchan. But you try hating Shah Rukh, you cannot. He may give you the most miserable time in the world, you will still love him. He is a man like that because some people are born with that kind of personality. That kind of charm. He's not engineering, he's not manipulating. It just comes with that natural kind of way. So people are born with kind of personalities like that. And that's what makes cinema so richer when you make these personalities into images in your head, but very few of them are being created today.
जी.
Again, just everything is becoming one film, one project, one thing. They're not these special things.
Palki, you somewhere you said that blockbusters are the biggest threat to cinema. Now, this was misconstrued at a lot of places. I was doing a little bit of reading on it. तो जैसे मैंने कहा क्योंकि I don't have an access to बाल्की, तो अब मैंने अपने दिमाग में सोचा कि बाल्की को क्या प्रॉब्लम है अगर एक ब्लॉकबस्टर फिल्म इतना बड़ा पैसा, why is it a threat to cinema? अगर
No, I never said blockbusters are threat to cinema. Firstly, I said some of these blockbusters, which are very boring. I am a huge fan of Pushpa, the first one.
हाँ.
I'm the biggest fan of Bahubali 2.
जी. अच्छा.
The second Bahubali. I got up in theater, clapping, whistling, shouting, all that stuff. That kind of fun I've had. I'm nothing against blockbusters. But don't think every blockbuster. Like, I grew up watching only Manmohan Desai films. Yeah.
जी.
I mean, how can I have a problem with blockbusters? They are cinema. I didn't grow up watching Tarkovsky and Truffaut. I didn't grow up. So I watched Manmohan Desai films. I watched Tamil films. I watched Bharati Raja. I watched all some mainstream blockbuster people. Kamal Haasan, Rajinikanth, or all. They Kamal Rajni, all cults. You know. You tell me how Gadar 2. Okay, even Sunny Deol will not be able to tell you. How can Gadar 2 become 550 crores? Nobody knew. Nobody can guess. Okay, I did not understand many films like that of the recent. If you take the last 3 years after COVID, some of the blockbusters, in fact, most of the blockbusters, barring 1 or 2, at least I can say, usme to kuch to joke tha yaar. I laughed at least in that. 3-4 jokes are there in that stuff. So something was there in this. Many things I don't understand till today. So it doesn't mean that they should not work. Please let it work. Please make people come to the theater. Anything makes people come to the theater is very good. But don't start making an example out of these films. I'm not talking about good or bad. They are boring films. Some of them, a lot of them, are bloody boring films. My only thing is boring and interesting. Entertainment होना चाहिए, गाना वाना खूब होना चाहिए, कुछ तो दिखाना चाहिए, कुछ तो होना चाहिए यार. I don't want meaningful cinema. I'm not talking of, cerebral cinema and all that. Social cinema. I'm not saying all that. Entertain karo yaar. Bas. So I never said blockbusters are boring. I said many of these in the last 3-4 years which have happened, which are the so-called 500-600 crore films, I have no idea how they made 500-600 crore films because they've just been boring.
Were you entertained by Animal, the film?
It was first of all too long a film. That is different. But there is a tonality there are things in that film that keep you engrossed. Okay, that first, Ranbir Kapoor is magnetic in that film. Okay, and whatever you say about Sandeep Reddy Vanga, there are a lot of wrong things about the film and the thing. But there is the soul that he's got in that entire thing, and he keeps you on that ride. There is a ride. You may agree or disagree with the ride. That's an intellectual discussion. When you go to the theater, people are enjoying it. I didn't enjoy it, but I was not bored by it. I watched the film. I didn't get up for 3 hours. I watched the film. Okay. I can understand why Animal work. It connects. So you're battling with all your internal rights and wrongs. That's very different from a film is connecting. I can understand that. I have no problems with as long as a film connects. Rules of humanity, good, right, wrong is different. At least कुछ तो connect किया.
बाल्की, जब आपसे सवाल पूछा गया था क्योंकि लोगों का बहुत ही फेवरेट कॉन्वर्जेशन हो गया था बीच में नेपोटिज्म के बारे में, जिसकी ज़रूरत भी नहीं थी क्योंकि इतनी सारी चीज़ें थी बात करने के लिए, लेकिन लोगों ने नेपोटिज्म पे इतनी सारी चर्चा कर ली. जब आपसे पूछा गया तो आपने एक वो चीज़ कही थी कि गेट मी अ बेटर एक्टर देन आलिया और रणबीर, एंड देन फिर हम नेपोटिज्म की बात करते हैं. मैं आपसे इस चीज़ पे फिर चर्चा करने चाहती हूँ क्योंकि मुझे पता है कि वो बोलने के पीछे आपका वो मतलब नहीं होगा जो ऑडियंस ने देखा कि बाल्की तो बस बड़े स्टार्स के साथ फिल्म बनाता है और
I don't make films by big stars. मैं कहने का ये मतलब था
जी
कि अगर रणबीर कपूर
जी
ऋषि कपूर का बेटा नहीं होता, you'll be okay with it? He's a good actor. You'll recognize him.
Yes.
He happens to be Rishi
Yes.
Kapoor's son. Is he any less an actor because of that? Do you have an actor like Ranbir Kapoor today? Anywhere? You're looking up to an actor. Forget nepotism. You can't, because he was somebody else's son, you can't reduce his talent. You can't reduce his right. It's not his fault he's Rishi Kapoor's son. He has the talent that nobody has. Alia Bhatt has the talent that very few people have. Just because she's Mahesh Bhatt's daughter, you'll reduce that talent? That's all I meant. I just meant they are incredibly gifted people. What has nepotism got to do with this kind of gift? If you're getting shitty people who are getting chances because they are kind of depriving more talented people of chances, I can understand. But, I mean, I just feel which business, like take the industrialists of this country, Rajiv Bajaj, if you take, he's Rahul Bajaj's son. Bajaj should go, Bajaj automatically is been carried out by him, though it's a publicly limited company. I mean, every industry, fathers pass their trade to their sons. You say ना वो कारीगरी वो बचाने के लिए तो नई पीढ़ी को वो सीखना चाहिए अपने बाप से, अपने previous generation से, वो how to make the jewelry, how to make that, that weaving, how to make that sculpture. People should not lose that trade. We cherish those people who for generations that trade in the secret is passed on to. What's wrong here? We same trade ना, वो कला हो सकता है, ये कला नहीं, वो गलत है, वो सही है, वो वर्शिप करना चाहिए, ये नहीं.
So when we talk about this, जब हम कभी भी किसी नौकरी के लिए भी अप्लाई करने जाते हैं तो वहाँ पे एडवर्टाइजमेंट में लिखा होता है कि फ्रेशर्स नीड नॉट अप्लाई. तो इंडस्ट्री के लिए भी अगर आप जैसे लोग नए लोगों को चांस नहीं देंगे तो
I'll give it a chance. Akshara was launched in my film, Shamitab.
अक्षरा किन की बेटी है बाल्की?
I don't know who's Beti. She may be Kamal Hassan's thing, but I never spoke to Kamal Hassan. I met Akshara as a girl outside Pixie, and I don't know who she was. I said, I want this girl. This is the kind of girl I want for a film. Later, I discovered she was Akshara's
Kamal Hassan's daughter.
daughter. But you just got to think to Kamal Hassan didn't even know that she was going to act in a film. She didn't even want to act in a film. New person. She just happened to have blue hair standing outside outside Pixie studio. Shreya did a film with me. Then Saimi did a film with me. All new people. I mean, you've done a film or something, film or two. But I worked with more newcomers in my life than many people have.
True. बाल्की आपकी पहली फिल्म पा थी, राइट? जब आपने सोचा कि मैं अब फिल्में बनाना चाहता हूँ, एकदम आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स आइडिया के साथ फिल्म बनाना कि आपको बहुत रिस्की नहीं लगा?
I don't think anything is risky and all that stuff. I just think the only risky thing is boring. But today I think that's the safest thing to do.
आपने कैसे डिसाइड किया कि उसमें मैं इस कैरेक्टर के लिए अमिताभ बच्चन को ही लूंगा या बाल्की ने वो कैरेक्टर लिखा ही अमिताभ बच्चन के लिए था?
लिखा अमिताभ बच्चन के लिए. You cannot cast Amitabh Bachchan. You have to write for Amitabh Bachchan. I think casting Amitabh Bachchan, because any character you write for Amitabh Bachchan is bigger than that character. So you choose Amitabh Bachchan because he can bring a part of himself into that character. So if you don't know how to write to his tone in that thing, you cannot make Amitabh Bachchan a real life somebody, removing all the Amitabh Bachchan. Then why are you taking Amitabh Bachchan? He's a star, come on, that's what a star is.
और वो फिल्म का जो सब्जेक्ट था, it was a older man falling in love with the younger woman. And उसी दौरान एक और फिल्म आई थी निशब्द.
हाँ.
Were you inspired by निशब्द or निशब्द was inspired by you? How?
कहानी जानना चाहती हो? I tell you, there was a this story was told to me by Ramu.
Ram Gopal Verma.
He told me this after many years. He said, you know what happened? I had gone to Amit ji. I told him the story of I know there was nothing. Nisha was never planned at that time. Achha. So I told Amit ji's story. Aji loved it. Tabu wrote it. Amit ji had some surgery, whatever. It was pushed it by 2 months. Ramu had done Sarkar with him before that. So Ramu went to Amit ji's house one day and he asked Amit ji, what are you doing now, Amit ji? So Amit ji said, I'm doing this film with Balki. I'm very excited about it. It was a romantic film. Tabu and me are doing this thing. It's called Chini Kam. So Ramu told him, romantic film with Tabu. No, Amit ji, what you should do, actually you should do something like Lolita. This is Ramu's telling me all this story. I don't know this story.
खुद ही आकर बता रहे.
खुद ही आकर बता रहे. तो रामू ने बोला कि I went to Amit ji and I said, Amit ji, you do Lolita. Amit ji said, अरे that's a very different kind of a trip. No, मैं बना सकता हूँ 17 days. Yeah, before I think we'll finish it out. Don't worry, don't take out dates. You do Balki's film after, you just do 17 days. So quickly एक Lolita बनाया उन्होंने, निशब आके, somebody asked me, I was also surprised, Nishab came out and somebody asked me, before Chini come, were you disappointed with Nishab coming before you? I said, no, I was disappointed it failed. I believe all films should succeed. And why I had no idea, whatever. रामू ने मुझे ऋषभ का रफ कट भी दिखाया. That we were very good friends. Listen, friends in the film industry are all about you can trust each other like that. So I said, yeah, okay, yeah, cool. Talk to them because I'm Amitabh Bachchan fan. I don't care. I didn't even think, oh, ye aisa hoga, ye industry mein. Kuch nahi, I didn't think. So Rishabh went, and Chini came. Then Chini happened. And why Ramu was telling me all this? जब चीनी कम रिलीज हुआ मैं हैदराबाद में था. He's telling me exactly like this. Hyderabad mein, I was watching this film with my daughter and my mother, I think. One of the two. So at the end of the film, they turned to him and they said, Ramu, you should have made this kind of film. What are you doing in this entire thing? So Ramu told me the story of how he was scolded by his mother to say, you should have done Chini Kam. Why the hell did you do Nishab? So he tells me this whole story of how Nishab was kind of done because of this one incident. So I had no idea about this till Ramu told me about this.
पर बाल्की आपको गुस्सा नहीं आया राम गोपाल वर्मा जी?
No, it's such fun. I mean, see, I don't care. I would have done Chini Kam regardless of what anybody could have done. I was not in the industry. I don't know about all this business of cinema. Today, if I'm kind of doing, so somebody is doing something like this, let's not do something like that. I didn't have any idea. And that's my first film. Why would I not do it? This is my script. I knew nothing can be like that. The film is not a romantic story of an older man and a younger woman. It's a romance between Amitabh Bachchan and Tabu. It was very clear. So this is what it is. So nobody can take Amitabh Bachchan and Tabu. So nobody can copy this film. So what it is.
It was a beautifully made film, Balki. Were you happy with the end result when it came out? I know audiences loved it, but as your first film, the first baby that you've handed over, what was the joy of that?
No, when you do your first film, when I see a film, I'm always ashamed of it. Something wrong, always something. You want to score every ad, every film I've ever done. I've never been happy with anything. But obviously, when you release your first feature film, you think that you're God's gift to mankind. Regardless, even if you're embarrassed about the film in your own way, you put up that front of saying God's gift to mankind. So, even though the audio, when your first review that you read trashes you get very affected by it, and I was. That's why I don't read reviews after that. And it psychologically damaged me because even though audiences loved it, it never appealed to me because that review mattered to me a lot first. And I actually thought of Chup 3 months after that, saying why we should be killing critics and why are they killing us? Why can't we kill critics? So it took me 15 years to actually make it into a film, but it started there.
Oh, the idea was generated.
How dare you kind of criticize? I mean, I can't criticize you.
So basically, when the first critic was killed, there was Khalid Muhammad's face.
100%. Lots of time Khalid Muhammad's face. I mean, in fact, Ravya, who was writing along with us, I'd never read a lot of things that he had written about the films. But before writing the film, something told me that I should read everything written about me. So I went back and read everything before writing Chup. Then I had called Raja to get, I know about critics, but I want to know what critics feel about us. So I wanted to be a two-side kind of conversation. So I called Raja to kind of co-write with me and Rishi, and we were writing, and I realized this fellow has slammed me so many times, and I have not known it. It was such joy, and I was sitting here, and I was just imagining different ways to kill Raja. Okay, beautiful. I can slice you up like this, Raja. I cut you like this. I chop you into little pieces like this.
And to think that Raja is...
And Raja is correct. No, but we can put this line first. You can put this. And how do we became friends actually through the thought of killing. Me killing him. It was so beautiful. That's why I don't think, certain friendships are so pure because you thought the worst about a person already. How to butcher him. I can't think worse than that. What can I do to him worse than that?
Correct.
Simple. So वो writing में निकल गया. Sometimes
भड़ास निकल गई.
भड़ास निकल गया.
Are you like okay with Khalid Mohammed now? क्योंकि आपने उनको
Never
इतने
met him in my life.
बार
I don't even
butcher
care.
किया.
But I used to care. You know what he wrote. Then I realized the agendas behind that. All there were many reasons why he did all that, but that's different. But from then till today, I don't think I take a lot of critics very seriously. I laugh at them sometimes. They say something that actually embarrasses me. I duck. Not even for my film, for other films.
What is the most weirdest thing that you've heard about your film from a critique? You were like, अरे यार, कितना पैसा खा के बैठा है.
There's so many because I read them all together after Chup. No? So I didn't read it. It would have impacted me when I read it at the time of the release of the film. But I read it all together as a learning, so I don't get it. But there must have been many weird things. I'll tell you when I get it. There are hundreds, not one.
There are hundreds. Palki, we've spoken about films that you did not like, and you're somebody who's not ever shy अपनी फिल्मों के बारे में भी बोलने के लिए कि ये फिल्म मैंने ठीक नहीं बनाई और शायद मैं इसको अगर ऐसे नहीं बनाकर ऐसे बनाता तो ये फिल्म शायद ज़्यादा अच्छी बनती. अगर उन फिल्मों के बारे में बात की जाए तो मेरे ज़ुबान पर शमिताब पहले आती है. क्या ये सच है कि शमिताब was written around शाहरुख and अमिताभ
Yes,
बच्चन?
it was.
तो धनुष कहाँ से? How did धनुष appear?
I think it just happened that Shahrukh, me, and Amanjeet plotted. Shahrukh was very excited. 6 months went around, wanting to change this, change that, change that. At some point in time, I was quite clear that this is the way the film would be. And Shahrukh was not agreeable to that way of looking at film. It was a much different film from what it was. So then I said, let's drop the film. Because without the two of you can't do it. So I just dropped it. Then Amitji said, it's based on his voice, no? So it's an ode to his voice. So Amitji said, man, you can't drop the film. Let's kind of try with somebody else. I said, who do you want to try? Who's right? Because you need a star to carry your voice, and no bigger star than Shah Rukh Khan. Then I told him, give an example. I said, Amitji, if I were to ever do this film in another language, I would do it, like for example, if I were to do it in Tamil, I'd do it with Rajnikant and Dhanush. Only then you will carry that kind of thing. Rajini's voice on Dhanush's face, and some maza will happen. Because cinema needs the maza over and above the story for people to kind of get it. He said, Dhanush. I said, no, Amitji, I gave you an example of this stuff. No, why not Dhanush? I thought about Dhanush, a fabulous actor. I'm a huge fan of his. So I was also carried away by that stuff. I called Dhanush, loved it, tested it, beautiful. He performed like a dream. He's a fantastic actor. But the one mistake I made was, yes, I had to change the film a bit for Dhanush because the kind of superstardom that Shah Rukh would, which we're going to do this stuff, would not sit well on a face that is not so well known for this part of the country. He's a big star down the south. Here, you don't know Dhanush so well. So also, the thing is, Dhanush with Amitabh Bachchan's voice was not, it was more like a gimmick as an idea. Oh, iska gimmick, not the feeling. That's not the millions of fans going gaga with Bachchan on Shah Rukh's voice, on Shah Rukh's face. That would have been like the ultimate. And Shah Rukh's ultimate dream was to have Bachchan's voice. You know, it was like that. It was real. So it would have resonated with the masses, fans, and all the stuff like that. So that impact it did not have. Also, the film was, for a lot of reasons, not as well crafted, not as well done. I had not written it. There was a lot of flaws in writing that particular film. But having said that, even with all those kind of flaws, if I'd done justice to the concept of the film correctly, then it wouldn't have gone so wrong. I actually let Dhanush down in some ways because his talent is so phenomenal, but cast him in the wrong film. Because for him also it's exciting to have Amitabh Bachchan's voice, but the impact he had to, you know, an audience will kind of reject a film and they don't feel the same impact the filmmaker feels.
So much so you believed in that film कि film का नाम जो Shamitabh था. I'm not sure if audiences would have caught it by now. It was Shah Rukh and Amitabh.
Yeah.
So
it was like that.
Shamitabh.
Yeah.
But why didn't you change the title of the film when Dhanush came on?
See, I was so married to the title. I was so married to the concept. I was so married to giving Amitji's voice a note that I forgot what makes the film work. It is the thunder of the concept to me is Amitabh Bachchan's voice on Shah Rukh Khan's face was the concept of the film. However great an actor Dhanush is, he cannot do justice for the fans. To whistle when you have, two superstars who we all know. It's It's in the South. That's what would have happened. If Rajini's voice had come on Dhanush's face, people would have gone mad.
Correct.
That's how it would have been. But here, the same thing didn't happen. Forget how bad the movie was. Okay, it would have been a terrible film, but it would have still kind of had those CTs in the world. It didn't happen.
But Balki, because you're such a big Amitabh Bachchan fan, maybe during your narrations or your conversations with Shahrukh Khan, आप अमिताभ बच्चन को इतना बड़ा कर देते हैं कि एक शाहरुख खान जैसा
नहीं, वो नहीं।
तो एक्टर भी अपने आप को कहीं
वैसे
सोचता है
नहीं।
कि बाल्की जस्टिस नहीं करेगा.
100% the सोचेगा. 100%. He knows very well. In fact, he's told me a lot of times. Arey, Bhaki, I'm as big a fan of Amitabh Bachchan as you are, yeah, but I also exist. I've learned the hard way to kind of be independent, to kind of get out of that thing of just blind thing. It's not blind and all this. So, क्या होता है ना जब ऐसे स्क्रिप्ट को नरेट करते हैं किसी को, अमिताभ बच्चन की आवाज में नरेट करना पड़ता है क्योंकि पूरा उनका आवाज भी अमिताभ बच्चन है, इसका आवाज भी अमिताभ बच्चन है. सो लगता है पूरा फिल्म अमिताभ बच्चन का है. तो एक्टर भी क्या होगा, तो मैं अमिताभ बच्चन का वॉइस में ही बोल रहा हूँ, पूरा फिल्म इज अमिताभ बच्चन है, मेरा रोल कहाँ है? But 90% of that you're only saying.
Right.
But there are certain things that, yes, I should have listened to Shahrukh, and something that was right in not listening to Shahrukh, because it would have made it wrong the other way. I would have done injustice to Amitabh Bachchan, because of not injustice to him as a person, to him as a concept in the film. But you needed that other star. You needed that other star to kind of do justice to Bachchan's voice. In the audience's head, not in my head. In my head, Dhanush is more than a match. I was the audience and the filmmaker. I remembered me as a filmmaker, not as an audience. That was my biggest mistake. And I learned. But there's nothing to learn in the next film from that.
अगर बाल्की को दोबारा मौका मिले अपनी कोई भी फिल्म फिर से बनाने में, तो क्या आप बनाओगे?
Why will I do it?
क्यों नहीं बनाओगे?
I'll think of a new idea. Why will I do the old idea? Already done.
In fact, something you were writing where Amitabh Bachchan and Jaya Bachchan were supposed to play themselves in the movie.
Yeah, they did. I did. Kane Ka, they came and played
themselves, right?
Yeah.
बाकी अगर आपको ये जब इस फिल्म में तो उनका कैरेक्टर थोड़ा कम ही था कियन का में, अगर उनको उनकी ही असली लाइफ से प्रेरित कहानी में आप दोबारा लेते हैं, तो क्या आप जया बच्चन को वैसे ही दिखाएंगे जैसे वो है, the angry young woman that she's become?
She's not an angry young woman.
I really want to know this Balki.
She's the sweetest person in the world. She is so sweet. I mean, she's so quirky. She's so funny. She's so thing. Yes, she is. You take one video, she's shouting at somebody and bajao that 1,500 times and profile as an angry woman. She doesn't become angry. Amitabh Bachchan is not the angry young man, no?
No, I'm saying जो मीडिया में उनका अभी पर्सोना बन गया है, या वो जो मीडिया पर गुस्सा,
मीडिया में जो पर्सोना बनता है
जी,
वो क्या असली पर्सोना है क्या? मीडिया बनाती है वो. That's not people's persona. Media thing is a hawa. It's like hawa. It's like film succeeding. You don't know what it is. It's like people becoming bad when they're really very good.
जी.
That's a persona. That's a different game altogether. It doesn't make people. Today you have to differentiate the truth and what the media tells you is the truth. You have to differentiate it.
पर मेरे जहन में ये बात आती है कि वो ऐसी ही हैं, तो मैं I am so scared to even approach her or talk to her because now I feel डांट पड़ जाएगी.
Why do you want to talk to? Try talking to her.
But my medium to talk to her is the media, no?
But there is no reason for her to show that please come and talk to me to you. Because if you ask her, ma'am, I want to come and talk to you, she will tell you, please come and talk to me. You need to find out yourself. Have you ever tried it? Have you ever sent her a mail or sent her a message saying, ma'am, I would like to meet you? Have you ever seen what the response is?
I'm so glad I spoke to you about this because we're so quick in judging people, right?
You're very, very quick, yeah, because a lot of things that people do, it's very, very different. There are agendas galore here. Don't even think that somebody is kind of it's very difficult to find the truth in today's thing. It's so important for all of us. I keep saying the biggest, most scarce commodity in this world tomorrow will not be air, weather, water. It will be the truth.
कहीं ना कहीं मुझे लगता है कि आप में ना एक बहुत ही छुपा हुआ ह्यूमर है, and I don't know if my audience will accept it. I call it toilet humor. What's this thing, your obsession with toilets, Balki? आपने उस obsession को कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँचा दिया? आपकी फिल्म चुप में जो पहला मर्डर होता है वो एक पॉट पे बिठाकर, and then you made a whole song around a commode. पिडली सी बातें, ये क्या ऑब्सेशन है बाल? क्या आपको सारे आइडियाज वहीं आते हैं?
I think it's the time. Where do you spend a lot of your time? You spend on the pot. It's something that most people want to kind of treat it as dirty.
Yeah.
Actually, the place you enjoy most, why do you treat it as dirty? It's actually an enjoyable place, and always fun things associated. Sex is a more kind of a aggressive rebellion. Shit is a very, I think, it's child-friendly rebellion. Children love shit.
Maybe the audience is not ready for the rebellion shit.
It's not audience ready. Anything fun they will kind of love. You can never say the audience is not ready. Audience is ready for anything.
Because when you made Lust Stories, you said, मैं चाहता हूँ सब देखें ये film. You were talking about a woman not talking about an orgasm experience. And you said, family के साथ आकर ये film देखो. आपने ये नहीं सोचा कि हम एक ऐसे देश को belong करते हैं जहाँ पे you can watch people shitting on the roads, but two people kissing on the roads is not okay. तो how did you come up with this idea कि ये सारे लोगों ने एक साथ बैठकर देखनी चाहिए?
No, I just say, why is Lust Stories only an adult kind of a thing? Why can't the whole family watch Lust Stories? Lust is a common topic. However, they're all born. Without lust, how will they be born? So I was just looking at it simply. I said, let me do a lust story without any lust for the first time. So that was a trip. Otherwise, I would never have done it. I would refuse to do that for a long time. I said, no, I want to do it. And it's same thing. People come to watch Lust Stories to see lust. But they either some of the more intelligent people can say, oh, this is cute, not having lust. Some say, वो क्या है यार, इस morning क्या बात कर रहे हैं, क्या दिखाओ कुछ.
Daddy talking about
lust. So it works both ways. So I just wanted to have fun saying that let me do love stories without lust. There's no logic for this.
Balki, you have a very, very close core team that works for you. तो बाल्की की फिल्मों का नुस्खा ये होता है कि थोड़ा सा इलयराजा डाल दो, थोड़ा सा श्री राम जी डाल दो, थोड़ा सा ऋषि.
थोड़ा सा ऋषि नहीं, पूरा ऋषि है. 100% ऋषि है मेरे साथ. My first film, Rishi has been with me. We are like, I mean, I don't even think of anything without telling him first. So he's been a part of me. He is a part of me. So I just think that it's not core team. It's the people you're most comfortable with doing things.
PC Sriram,
Yeah.
Ilayaraja.
Amit Trivedi also has been part of my team. Debu's there, Rupin is there, and Thea, Ali, Aisha, Oni, and Naidu, of course, was always and will always be. But I think some people you are comfortable with, and that's what it is.
And it has worked for you, right?
I don't know about working or not. I like working.
No, the comfortability I'm
Very
talking
comfortable,
about. Especially when we speak about Naidu ji. I mean, he was the soul of Hope Productions, right?
Yeah. He was. I mean, I think with Naidu, like even there were 2 years I never did a film, whatever. But it looked like I was doing something every day. We were doing a film every day, so we used to talk about it. So we were, I mean, somebody you meet every day of your life, and spend the maximum number of hours
Right.
for many years together. How can he not be special?
That's true. Balki, what made you choose Sunny Deol for your film? I mean, knowing your kind of films, we would have never thought that this loud हथौड़ा और पंप उखाड़ने वाला आदमी बाल्की की फिल्म में भी
So I just need a strong personality who would communicate strength without having to shout. So Sunny's face, even when he's not shouting, you think he's shouting. Because he's got that look, if I can hit you up. He's got power on his face. And that's why Sunny, I'm very glad Sunny agreed to that.
Right, और आपने उस फिल्म में उनको किसी को मारने का मौका भी नहीं दिया.
No, if I had done it after Gadar, he'd have insisted somebody out to hit. But I did it before Gadar, so fine.
And also I wanted to ask you, Key and Kamen, Kareena Kapoor is a very powerful actress. And the story of the film was really good. You could have casted anyone. I mean, what made you choose Arjun Kapoor?
Yeah, it's a strange kind of a thing. When I was thinking, this is after the failure of Shamitabh, I was very depressed. The first time I faced that kind of failure. So I was very depressed. And then Boni was walked into my... Amitji had given me a warning saying, you will not get into depression. You sit and write regardless of who you do it with.
Right.
You have to sit and write a film. The next 2 months should be done.
Huh.
It gave me almost a diktat to get me out of my depression. Boni had walked into my office and I was thinking of some idea like this about a man at home. Because Boni has said, suddenly remembered. Boni was saying Arjun was doing this and I said, this is not a bad idea to get the moment you take a hunk of a man, then there's no confusion about why he wants to kind of play this role. All masculinity intact, you do what a girl does. What a girl perceivably does, not does. So that's why I wanted a masculine man doing unmasculine things.
इन दिनों अनुराग कश्यप बहुत चर्चा में है क्योंकि वो कहते हैं कि मेरा बॉलीवुड से मन उठ गया है और अब मुझे मेरी किस्म की फिल्म बनाने का मौका नहीं दिया जा रहा है। सब कोई कमर्शियल सक्सेस के पीछे भाग रहे हैं। एक्टर्स को भी सिर्फ कमर्शियल फिल्में ही करनी है, एक ही जॉनर की फिल्म करनी है, एक ही किस्म के डायरेक्टर या प्रोडक्शन हाउस के साथ काम करना है। मुझे वो क्रिएटिव फ्रीडम नहीं मिल रही है, तो मैं मुंबई छोड़ रहा हूँ और मैं अब साउथ की तरफ जा रहा हूँ। आपका क्या कहना है इस बारे में?
Well, a lot of what he's saying is absolutely true. इतना डरे हुए हैं सब लोग. Because they don't know what is going on. Nobody is willing to back ideas. Even the platform, you thought all the OTT platforms coming together will open up a lot of things. It has not really done that. Because even they are looking at tried and tested formulas, saying, ये वो काम करता है, ये काम नहीं करता है, ये काम... Everybody has now the theories of ये काम करता है, ये काम नहीं करता है. So I feel sometimes that the reason to be in the business of cinema itself is to bet on things that have not been done before, which can be interesting. We as cinema, ये business of cinema पहले से, let's do something that's not been done before and make it exciting. अभी क्या हो रहा है? The corporatization of this stuff and profits and losses are far more visible today than it was before. The Hindi film industry is very, very confused. Nobody's quite understanding. Actually, what people are not understanding is why films are not working, is why films are working. Anurag's also is facing the same thing. Obviously, stars want to kind of, if they want to earn more money, they're going to say, I want to be associated with successful films. I don't care about good or bad. I want to associate with successful films.
पर ये गलत है या सही?
गलत सही, I mean, always stars have been there. Who says, I want to associate with flop films? Nobody wants. But kya ho raha tha? The true stars are those who've made good films into hits, who've made audience like good, entertaining films. They become the true. If they have enough number of those films, then they become good, big stars. And they become really stars you'll want to go see because you're sure the movie will be entertaining and you'll want to see your favorite star.
पर क्या बाल्की जी आपको ये प्रॉब्लम आ रही है कि जब आप एक नरेशन देने जाते हो तो द स्टार्स दैट यू वुड वांट इन योर फिल्म अब वो बहुत सेफ खेलना चाहते हैं?
Of course, you know that. Safe, सिर्फ safe नहीं, but they have compulsions of economics, of budgets, also the kind of money that they want. Then if they want that kind of money, only in all people's heads, only certain kinds of films can make that kind of money. So there's a lot of confusion right now. So I hope it's a temporary kind of a phase. It will kind of go. I don't think it's temporary kind of phase. It's a very extremely dangerous time that we are living through. It's not that we want anybody to support artistic endeavor, but at least try and do something new. In the entertainment format, can we do something new? That a lot of people are, we have too few stars. We're not creating more stars. And stars are not being created. We have 6, 7. How much can they do too? They can do only 7 films in a year. What about the other 150 films that are happening?
और बाल्की लोग कहते हैं जो ये नई जनरेशन अभी आ रही है, ये भी फॉर एग्जाम्पल बिकॉज यू वर्क विद श्रीदेवी एंड सदी की महानायिका भी कहते हैं उनको, उनकी बेटियां अब आई है, बट पीपल आर वेरी क्विक टू से दे लैक द करिश्मा, दे लैक दैट ऑरा ऑफ श्रीदेवी. तो अब जब हम बनाना चाह रहे हैं कि एक बड़ा स्टार क्रिएट करना है, नहीं तो ये लोग तो कभी रिटायर होंगे ही नहीं ना, तो ये किसकी जिम्मेदारी है? एज अ डायरेक्टर, aren't you supposed to bring out that persona?
Of course. I mean, it's the films that are supposed to do this stuff. It's a choice of film they make also that's going to bring out that. It depends on them too. And you can't say they don't have the aura of Sridevi. Sridevi's had so many years. The aura of Sridevi comes out. I mean, she didn't have that aura the first. Of course, actually, she had the aura the very first film she came out because she was a child actor.
Right.
And she became a heroine when she was 14 or something like that. So that was a different time also. Today, there are much more people who are pouncing on you and saying you're bad before you can say,
True.
I'm good. Many, many people are doing that. So, and the social media is far more critical of these younger people than the older, in the previous times we were.
Because of the social media and
so I don't think that's fair. But at the same time, I genuinely believe that today, Like a great example is this guy, Jaideep Palawat. Okay, I think like he's done so many things for so many years. He's been around, been doing little things out there. But when he chose the right when something hits him because the talent in him, and he became so big in a Pathal Lok or whatever. Like even though he's not had a hit film, right? Not sure. He's not. But Pathal Lok made him so big as an actor, as a star, as Manoj Bajpayee is another one. His Family Man made him much bigger than any film.
True.
Has made him. So I just feel that when talent comes, there'll be special ways to celebrate it. I think stars are going to be created in different ways today, not just in the same one stereotypical cut-out big superstar kind of a thing. I think you'll have different personalities. What the definition of stars itself is going to change. Like I want to watch this person, but it'll have to come with superior content. I just think that we'll have to produce more and more original stuff. That's the only way to get out of this nonsense. Otherwise, we'll be stuck in the same thing. We just have to forget. There is only one way. We'll have to just be compromising on bite the bullet, swallow our egos a little bit more than what we do normally, and try and keep at it in terms of doing something new and see where it goes.
So बल्कि अभी जो नादानिया पिक्चर आई थी जिसमें सैफ अली खान के बेटे लॉन्च हुए और श्रीदेवी की बेटी भी थी, people trashed that movie, और both the new kids were absolutely written off by critics and by keyboard warriors, audiences. Do you think people are very quick in judging people and they should be given more chances? Would R. Balki give them a chance in his film?
If I have a role for them, Kushi is a beautiful actor. I've actually seen her even in Love Yappa. She's very fresh. There's something new about her. I really like her very much. After a long time, I found somebody who's got a spark of something original about her. Something special. It may turn out to be Love Yappa was actually an enjoyable film also. But I have not seen Naganya, so I don't know about it. But even if she makes a couple of mistakes in the choice of role, I think there will be something where I'd love to work with Kushi. Actually, I don't know about Ibrahim because I've not seen Naganya. But I'd love to work with Kushi because there is something very, very sparkling about her.
That's amazing. बाल्की जब मैंने पॉडकास्ट शुरू किया था तो मैंने कहा कि आप एक मिस्ट्री हैं, आपके बारे में लोग बहुत कुछ नहीं जानते हैं. तो मैं ये पॉडकास्ट जब ख़त्म करना चाहती हूँ तो आई कैन नॉट लेट यू गो विदाउट आस्किंग अबाउट योर डियर जिंदगी, योर बेस्ट हाफ गौरी. लोग कहते हैं कि जब आदमी क्रिएटिव फील्ड में होता है तो उसे शादी नहीं करनी चाहिए और क्रिएटिविटी कहीं ना कहीं मर जाती है. तो आपको ऐसा लगता है कि आप इतने क्रिएटिव हैं हर वक्त किसी ख्यालों में और हमेशा फिल्म मेकिंग में खोए रहते हैं, तो हैविंग अ पार्टनर इन द सेम प्रोफेशन, वाज इट अ डिटरेंट और डिड दैट हेल्प?
I don't think it plays any role in the professional part of it. I just feel you are what you are. I mean, you don't play such a big role professionally because that's actually when you're really working. It's a very isolated process. It doesn't. Your families don't come into it. Actually, your better half, or dear half, or think anybody. In most people's life, I think they play like her life too. I would play a much lesser role as a professionally than personally. Again, I feel that we both believe in the simple thing of marriage is the most outdated and irrelevant institution in the entire universe. I have no idea why people get married. I always give my condolences to people who get married. There is no reason for two people to be stuck together through the bad times to enjoy those few good times, because most of the time it's unnatural for two people with different tastes to have to follow each other and learn a lesson in life about it. It's very tough. Again, especially when you don't want to have kids. When you have kids, the responsibility is different, the dreams are different. Even then, as those two people can't connect through another object to be together. That object can't be the perfect. I keep calling children the object because sometimes they do become the objects of keeping couples together. I just feel you want to be together because you like each other. Most marriages are the fact that you get used to each other. You get used to even the trauma sometimes, Gauri and I always call each other trauma bonding. We're bonded through trauma.
बाल्की, you're more than welcome to spend the night in our studio because I don't think इसके बाद आपको घर में entry मिल रही है.
No. Definitely, she'll say the same thing in far worse.
Balki, what's next? What's coming from this amazing filmmaker, Balki? What's in your kitty? What are you planning now? आप क्या बनाने को सोच रहे हैं? क्या आप ये जो genre चल रहा है, is Balki gonna fall prey to that genre and alpha male movies coming out of his kitty?
If the idea that I have requires it as for male kind of stuff, 100% I'll do it because it's going to characterize the person.
Right.
So I'm not here to promote or not promote alpha maleness. But my idea does not require that.
जी.
My idea requires something completely different. So I'm working on a couple of things. One is a huge film for a reason, not because I want to make a huge film, but the idea requires that it be huge. The other one is a very sweet small film, which I'm really looking forward to doing. It's something that I'm thinking of and casting right now. So, and the title also will shock you soon, which I'll tell you in a few days once I'm clear of it. But I'm liking it. So,
Give us your working title, Balki.
no, working title might be the title, so I can't give it.
निशब्द की पूरी कहानी पे आपकी फिल्म बन गई, तब उससे आपको प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी, पर आज बाल्की अपना आइडिया नहीं बता रहे हैं.
आइडिया क्यों बताऊं?
बता दीजिए.
पॉडकास्ट रखो चेक इधर. इन्वेस्टमेंट, माय इन्वेस्टर का रिटर्न्स.
Balki, you're a big fan of Ilayaraja, right? And I am so glad because me who says that, I love music, and I'm sure my audiences, everybody relates so much to music, but it took me a Balki to know that this music was created by Ilayaraja. In fact, I was watching one of your interviews on DD, where you said कि मैं इनको एक सीक्वेंस देता हूँ और आप म्यूजिक क्रिएट करो, और आपने उनको एक सीक्वेंस दिया कि एक बेटा अपने बाप को मारने के लिए आ रहा है, and he created a lullaby. Mind blown. So it took me a Balki to realize that what a music maestro, म्यूजिक का महानायक.
म्यूजिक का मान नहीं है वो क्या है? वो खिलाड़ी है,
खिलाड़ी.
स्पोर्ट्समैन है.
अच्छा.
वो क्या, उसका मैं बोलता हूँ, आप म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर नहीं हो सर. वो आर्टिस्ट झूठ बोलते हैं लोग.
हाँ.
आर्टिस्ट, आप खेलते हो, म्यूजिक से खेलते हो. उसका ये कला जो उसका गिफ्ट है, जो म्यूजिक उसका गिफ्ट है, वो उनके साथ उस गिफ्ट के साथ खेलते हैं. वो ये करते हैं, इसको ऐसे लेते हैं, इसको ऐसे करते हैं, उसको ऐसा करते हैं. हमें इवन विथ द purity of the Western classical notes and everything else, he trips on them. He's a tripper. He's playing in his mind. That's why he produces music of such supreme quality when you should be so tired of music after so many kind of years. Because how can you be tired of playing? We all say, for recreation we play. He's doing 24 hours recreation. He's enjoying himself. He's never tired. He's that kind of a guy. I tell him because even if he's kind of can't open his mouth, can't see whatever, he can write his notes. He can kind of type his notes. Music is in his head. So if he's not in coma, he will be a music director for life. He'll be a magician for life, not a music director.
So Balki, the gist of this conversation, what I'm getting at, whenever you talk about cinema, the actors, the music directors, kuch bhi karo, you should have fun in doing that. You should have the love for that.
It should be your sport. ये काम नहीं हो सकता है. एक काम हो मर जाएंगे. अगर ये काम है, करियर है,
काम की तरह मत सोचो.
करियर की तरह भी सोचेगा. अगर ये करियर होगा, मर जाएंगे. अगर you have to say that this has to kind of earn your money, boss, find some way, at least kind of, do anything, do any job, earn your whatever you require for the month. Don't expect it from cinema, and don't put that pressure on cinema because you will lose the sport. It is real, it's recreation. If cinema can't be entertainment for the audience and a job for the maker, it will never be. If it's a job for the maker, it cannot be recreation for the audience. It has to be recreation for the maker, only then can it be recreation for the audience.
Balki ji, when I was talking to you, I constantly say this, that जब इलैयाराजा की बात करते हैं, जब अमिताभ बच्चन जी की बात करते हैं, बाल्की जी के चेहरे पर एक ग्लो आ जाता है. और ये ग्लो एक बार देखा गया था जब बाल्की got his London taxi. What's the story behind it?
I've always been fascinated by it. Somebody said they would get it imported at that point of time. It was available.
The black cab.
The original black cab.
Forget the being fascinated. You got it to India.
I got it to India. I got it. I haven't had it now for 8 years.
And I heard your driver saying, सब गाड़ियां सर की गाड़ी से आगे जाती है.
No, it's a very fast car.
It's a fast car.
It's a damn zippy car. The only thing is I can never be anonymous. I can't tell people I'm out of town. And I will be caught.
तो आप नहीं कह सकते कि बाल की स्टाइल स्टेटमेंट नहीं बनाते हैं.
Style statement nahi hai. It's the only possession I actually have. I don't have many things in my life except that one possession.
And you love it.
I love it.
Your connection with London.
Yeah, I've always loved it. It was the first thing. I mean, everybody loves London, but I love certain spots in London a hell of a lot. Too much. And who loves London more than you?
Who doesn't love London, Bas?
Correct.
Everybody loves.
Absolutely does.
And your films are filmed there, right?
Yeah, because I think we did Chinikama at a time when people were not exposing countries outside as countries that people live in. They were exposing it as exotic location.
Right.
I just want to show how a Londoner sees London, not how Indians see London.
बल्कि जाने से पहले मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी कि अगर ये जो नई जनरेशन के कलाकार हैं, if you had to bet your money on one name that comes to your mind is who from the new actors?
Agastya looks sweet. Agastya looks quite promising again, but I've not seen enough, so I can't really say. Kushi I've seen now in Lavyapa, very a full film of us properly with a lot of ranges and a lot of immersion. So I can sense that you need to see enough. When I say enough, means not enough number of films, enough of a character to kind of just tell about a person. I've not seen enough of them. That I'm sure there's some very promising young people.
Agastya is a very good-looking boy.
Very sweet looking, very, very good.
What do you think about Suhana Khan? Have you seen?
I don't know. Again, I've not seen enough because you see very bits and Archies and all. It's very difficult to make out.
Right.
How these I can never make out Kushi from Archies and Suhana from Archies. Or Vedang I saw him in Jigra also in this thing. Vedang, and I've also met him in person, so I can make out there's some kind of energy. So it's very unfair to kind of just not think of another person because you're not acquainted with that person. I'm sure there are some talents out there which I will discover later than what most of the people will discover.
So Balki, do we see a film, Balki making a film with Ishan Khattar and Kushi Kapoor in future, if you have an idea of them?
100%, yeah. I mean, they are both fabulous. I love them. Absolutely, if there's an idea which suits them. But I make very few films, so I don't know. They'll be very old by the time I make one. I'll be much older than all of them.
Please, Balki, please don't age. Like how you would think about Amitabh Bachchan saying that I wish.
Yeah, you're going to think of me as like that. So don't.
Like, don't age. We need people like you. We need people who think like you from the pure love of cinema that you come from, Balki. And I'm so thankful that we had this conversation today because initially, like I said, ये दिल में आते हैं, समझ में नहीं आते हैं. तो I come from an audience perspective to talk to you. तो काफ़ी बातें हमने आज ऐसी करी जिससे लोगों को ये बात समझ में आनी चाहिए कि ये आदमी कैसे सोचता है और क्यों जो फिल्में बनाता है फॉर द लव ऑफ सिनेमा. कई बार हम पैसा कमाने के लिए फिल्म नहीं बनाते हैं, कई बार हम लव ऑफ सिनेमा के लिए भी बनाते हैं. हाँ, पैसा भी कमाना होता है,
बट पैसा इस इंडस्ट्री में तभी कमा सकते हैं जब अच्छा फिल्म बनाते हैं. There is no other way. That's how you're supposed to make money in cinema. The rule is you make good films, you entertain audiences, you make your money. That's the rule. It's not about पैसा के लिए सिनेमा बनाओ या नहीं के लिए. पैसा के लिए सिनेमा बनाओ. But cinema बनाओ itself means make entertaining cinema. It's lovely to entertain people, let them give you enough money, you become rich, make more films, entertain people more, that's the cycle of life. Who's going to who's going to kind of envy anybody who's entertaining you? You don't envy Amitabh Bachchan today in saying, how can he be so rich? Nobody does, no? You don't question how he can be so rich. He has given you so much of joy.
Correct. So
you don't question him. I think that's what filmmakers are supposed to be. They're supposed to be rich by entertaining a lot of people, by enriching a lot of people. They're supposed to be rich. What's wrong?
So Balki, there's 2 secret projects which are not revealing as of now, but I'm sure we'll get to hear about them really soon. we wish you so much luck for
Thank you,
all
thank
these
you so much.
projects at
Pleasure talking to
Raivki, and I really feel that they go ahead and become blockbusters and bring this new wave of
Pray to the Bhagwan, I need money.
नास्तिक आदमी मुझसे कह रहा है प्रे मतलब मैं खुद प्रे नहीं करूंगा आप मेरे लिए प्रे करें तो ठीक है बाल्की बिकॉज वी लव यू सो मच मी विथ ऑल द ऑडियंसेस दैट इज वाचिंग हियर विल कलेक्टिवली प्रे फॉर यू
Thank you. Thank you.
that everything that you touch becomes gold and people come to watch your movie for pure love of cinema, not because the part one did well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.